This altcoin that I'm going to be talking about is bringing about a whole new era for cryptocurrencies. I'm going to go through 9 features that put together make this altcoin truly remarkable. There are features which this altcoin has that you cannot find in any other project. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Want to make money in crypto? This is Token Metrics. Token Metrics helps crypto investors build profitable portfolios using artificial intelligence-based crypto indices, trading indicators, rankings, and price predictions for more than 6,000 crypto assets. Affiliate link in the description below. One of the things that Token Metrics do is they have these different types of indices. Now, I'm following the Trader Weekly Index for low cap Binance, and that's had a weekly return since it started of about 100.66%. And I think I should really move to the Qcoin one, which is 471%. Every Monday morning at about 6 a.m. UTC, they rejig the weekly allocation for the low cap coins. So by using a Token Metrics subscription, you can track their low cap index, use their expertise, and make money out of crypto. I'm using the Shrimpy trading bot to track Token Metrics Binance weekly index. Now, I started tracking the index on March the 17th with 0.0179 of a Bitcoin. And that Bitcoin is now worth 0.0204 of a Bitcoin. So it has gone up 11.21% since I started. It was at one point as high as 0.029 of a Bitcoin. Now I'm only putting in what I can afford to lose. It's had a 1.73% gain in the last month, 7.73% gain in the last week, and a 4.37% gain in the last 24 hours. And all I do, I use Shrimpy's automation feature on a Monday morning to track Binance Trader Weekly Low Caps Index on Token Metrics. I'll have affiliate links in the description below so you too can make money with crypto and fill your pockets with crypto profits. Now, if you're a regular viewer or subscriber of my channel, you may already have guessed that this is going to be a video about Varus Coin. You may be familiar with Varus Coin. I've been covering Varus Coin a month after it launched 3 years ago. I'm covering it regularly. It launched with no dev fund, no team fund, no token raise or coin raise or anything like that. Fair launch. They just released the code and people started mining and staking it. And they started mining and staking it on CPUs as efficiently as can be done on FPGAs or on GPUs. It's ASIC resistant. I did a video which I posted a few days ago which I talked about the mining capacity and the staking capacity. And it's a really good time to get into this cryptocurrency because nobody knows about it yet. They have launched testnet, so you can try out the features. Mainnet's coming soon. And I'm going to go through 9 characteristics which make this project completely unique and I think put it head and shoulders above other platform protocols. By platform protocols, I'm referring to the cryptocurrencies that are programmable, the ones with smart contract facilities. So Polkadot, Cardano, Ethereum, Solana, all of those. Eat your heart out because Varus Coin is on its way. Now, this is an article by Max Tace. Max, like myself, is a community member. There's no organization behind this project. People support this project out of a commitment to decentralization and democratization. Verus announces a new multi-currency, multi-chain DeFi protocols and immediate public availability of fully functional multi-chain testnet. That is quite a sentence. But this is what you can try out on the multi-chain testnet using their very easy to use graphic user interface wallet that without any programming, even a complete techno dork like myself, I can create new identities, I can create new currencies, I can create liquidity pools and blockchains for my business or a government agency or a project or a worthy cause, my family, or whatever I want to create, including for new decentralized applications. I can send currencies worldwide on the same chain or across blockchains with ease. I can even convert currencies to others on the network without an exchange by sending them to myself and converting them along the way. Now, as I read that last one, I'm like, that boggles my mind. I can convert currencies to others on the network without an exchange by sending them to myself and converting along the way. That's incredible. Now, all of these features are currently available on Varus Testnet. One of them, the Varus ID, is already on the mainnet. And what people are doing is they are playing with the testnet, hardening it, getting it ready for mainnet release. And the new Varus Testnet is fully featured, intrinsically decentralized multi-chain blockchain platform with an unlimited number of identities, currencies, liquidity pools, and blockchains. Now, all of this is accessible from the released versions of the Verus desktop and the command line wallet. There are so many things that you can do with Varus Coin that you cannot do with any other cryptocurrency platform, and you can play with them today. All you got to do is download the wallet from the website and try it out. Now, as well as being able to mine and stake this coin on your CPU or a Raspberry Pi, there are going to be more opportunities to earn an income passively from Varus Coin. And I did a video recently where I go through that, and that includes getting a share of the transaction fees, getting a share of the charges for creating Varus IDs, a referral system. There's going to be lots and lots of opportunities to earn income passively with Varus Coin. So let's go through these 9 features. 1, self-sovereign, i.e. I'm in control, I have sovereignty myself. Revocable, that they can be revoked. Recoverable, they can be recovered. Identities currently on mainnet, these are already on mainnet with zero knowledge privacy support. Now, an identity on Varus Coin is a blockchain registered, easy to remember address, but it's a whole lot more than that. And I did a video which goes into some detail about that, and you can find that in the playlist. So instead of sending Verus or ETH or Bitcoin or a Komodo asset chain to an address which is little more than a series of characters, like a long string, like a Bitcoin address, you'll be able to send cryptocurrencies to a simple identity. Mine, for example, is crypto-rich@. Very easy to remember. Now, this feature allows permissionless registration of friendly name, strong identities, and fund addresses that are simultaneously fully self-sovereign, revocable, and recoverable. Not only that, the Verus network and all public blockchain as a service chains also support ZK Snark, zero knowledge privacy, for private transactions and messages. Now, when combined with Verus ID, Verus becomes the only blockchain network in the world with zero knowledge privacy with friendly name IDs. Number 2, staking capable time locking and theft prevention with Verus Vault. This enables identities to be locked, preventing any funds under their control from being spent while locked, but still allowing seamless staking of funds. When locked, a user specifies an unlock delay, typically long enough to notice when someone who might have compromised a user's key would have to unlock the ID before spending. The only way to circumvent the unlock delay is to revoke and recover an ID. Users may also choose to create and use fresh private keys when unlocking an ID as well. Now, this enables virtually theft-proof workflow and a solution to inheritance, trust, vesting schedules, the $5 wrench attack, and identity theft. IDs may be used as friendly name cryptocurrency addresses for all currencies on all Verus PBaaS blockchains in the Verus network. And the Verus ID protocol is a protocol which can also be implemented on non-Verus systems. Now, one of the things that strikes me about Michael Tutongi and his team of developers and what they're building is that this is incredibly easy to use, designed to be easy to use and fully functional, so that people who are new to crypto or have very little technical expertise, like myself, can use this easily without a steep learning curve. Now, I think what this will allow eventually is I can send Bitcoin into my Verus ID address. It becomes VBTC, and then I can lock it away in the Verus Vault using time lock features that, for example, funds can't be accessed for 6 months or a year or 5 years, or if I want to give those funds over to my children when they turn 18 at a specific date, then he gets this and she gets that, or it gets unlocked then. That's the sort of thing that this allows for. Number 3, multi-currency, user-created, decentralized tokens and merge mineable interoperable blockchains without programming. This enables any user with an ID to create their own token currency or even full-fledged multi-currency, ID issuing 50% proof of work, 50% proof of stake, 51% hash attack resistant blockchain that can send and receive from the Varus chain, which launched it. So I could create crypto-rich chain just by pushing a few buttons. That launches on the Varus chain blockchain. It is fully 51% attack resistant, 50% mineable, 50% stakeable. You can stake it and mine it on a CPU at the same time as you're staking and mining Varus Coin and 20 other PBaaS chains that are being launched on the Varus Coin network. A total of 22 you could mine from one CPU. And I did a video very recently that explained that in detail. So go find that and check this out. Number 4, consensus integrated DeFi liquidity pools and fractional currency baskets. This enables any ID owner to define various DeFi fractional basket currencies with one or more asset currencies backing the liquidity pool at a fractional percentage ranging from 5% to 100%. So I could have crypto rich coin on crypto rich chain that I've launched with a click of a few buttons inside the GUI wallet, and then I can have the coin backed in any way that I specify. So let's say 33% ETH, 33% Varus Coin, and 33% Bitcoin. Or if I want to add Komodo to the mix, 25% of each, or 5% of one, and the other split in however ratio that I want. Or if I want to back it with some other PBaaS chain, I can do so, which means that crypto-rich coin is redeemable against whatever I've backed it with. That instantly gives it value. Now, the Verus DeFi protocol solves front running, and it solves the problem of miner extracted value. So what's front running? Because I did a video on that as well and how Varus Coin solves that. Front running is what plagues Ethereum. You pay a high gas fee and then your transaction goes through much, much faster. Thus, that favors large players. So if you're going to be moving $1 million worth of ETH, then $100 gas fee isn't a problem for you. But if you're going to be moving $50 worth of ETH, then $100 gas fee, that is not viable. And the way that Ethereum transactions are set up, it means that people can jump the queue by paying higher gas fees, thus favoring the larger players, the richer players. Miner extracted value favors the miners because it means miners have the ability to reorder transactions, favor particular ones, go for the ones that offer them the most money, not necessarily go for them in the order in which those transactions were placed. Well, Varus Coin solves all that. So all currency conversions that use a particular liquidity pool and are mined into one block are solved and priced simultaneously. So pretty much everybody who's involved in maintaining the integrity of Varus Coin and PBaaS transactions, the miners, the stakers, the people with liquidity pool, all of that, everybody gets a share of the transaction fees and the conversion fees and the ID creation fees. They all get distributed. And as the system grows and grows and grows and grows, it means that these participants, the fees that they earn will grow and grow. Now, what I'm saying isn't guaranteed. It's not investment advice. You've got to check it out for yourself. But cryptocurrencies are coming. And as far as I can tell, Varus Coin does stuff that no other platform protocol does. All right, consider this as a metaphor for the difference between Bitcoin and what Varus Coin makes available. The Model T Ford represented a significant advance in transport, just like Bitcoin represents a significant advance in money. But the Model T Ford, like Bitcoin, slow, expensive, a little bit clunky, but it set the precedent, and so it was improved upon. So a Morris Minor is a significant advance on the Model T Ford, just like Ethereum is a significant advance on Bitcoin. This picture represents the multi-currency opportunities that Varus Coin offers. Varus Coin is many, many cars, all of them advanced, fast, sleek, with privacy features. Now, if you find my metaphor useful, great, run with it. If you don't find it useful, you can discard it. Number 5, simultaneous blockchain and blockchain liquidity pool launches. This enables the launch of a world-class, worldwide merge mineable blockchain along with a fully decentralized or centralized bridge converter liquidity pool as part of defining a new blockchain. Now, bridge converter currencies have the same flexibility as other fractional 100% asset-backed or partially asset-backed currencies, but it's bound to the launch of the new blockchain, runs on the new blockchain, and all fees that are generated via cross-chain fee conversions or genuine use of the liquidity pool are earned on the new blockchain with no rent going back to the Varus blockchain, only seamless connectivity. This, to me, is the decentralization of decentralization. They've taken decentralization and decentralized it even further. Number 6, blockchain-based crowdfunding currency launches with minimum participation or automatic refunds, including for dual launches like on the blockchain and on the bridge. This enables you to set, or any project to set, required minimum levels of worldwide participation in your preferred currencies on chain. Now you could say, I want to raise 1,000 KMD or 10 BTC or 1,000 BTC. So people start sending their crypto to participate in the raise. And if the funds aren't reached within a certain time, or certain funds aren't, or the certain funding target isn't reached, then everybody gets their investment returned to them automatically, minus any transaction fees. And the transaction fees on the Varus Coin network are tiny, teeny, weeny, tiny. Now, there are all sorts of other features that are available when you do a raise. Now, you can have maximum participation in one or more currencies, pre-launch discounts, price-neutral pre-allocations to select IDs that increase the fractional reserve ratio to issued currencies. So you can have price-neutral carve-outs of proceeds and pre-launch discounts for early participants. And then using the Verus IDs, launches can also include vesting schedules in the pre-allocations as well. And I think that's where the time lock feature comes in. Number 7, an interoperable multi-chain network for new use cases and unlimited scale. This allows for the creation of an unlimited number of interoperable blockchains in the Verus network. You can have notary IDs specified at chain definition that provide decentralized blockchain-specific bridge confirmation, enabling public blockchains available to the world for merge mining and staking, as well as private internal blockchains, which are easy to set up with seamless, secure sending of public currencies into an organization and onto their internal private network and back, with all features and currencies of the public blockchain, but none of the access. So this makes it really, really easy for an organization to set up a public blockchain that's managed by a few key people, because you can have multi-wallet signature facilities and stuff. And it can connect to an internal private blockchain, which will have the same features as the public blockchain. One of the great things about the Verus blockchain is that it has no bloat. You can build. Now, there is no limit on the number of blockchains that can continuously operate and interoperate on the Verus network. While there is some overhead for cross-notarization, the model for the Verus blockchain network is fractal, enabling an unlimited number of simultaneously operating interoperable blockchains. Now, if you're not clear, this is a fractal pattern that whatever scale you look at, it's always the same. With Varus Coin, as I've already mentioned, you can do merge mining of up to 22 blockchains simultaneously. And this lets you multiply your hash power by up to 22 by mining multiple blockchains at the same time on the same hash power. Now, what you've got in front of you is an array of GPUs. And this is what you would need traditionally if you wanted to mine lots of different cryptocurrencies. But with Varus Coin, it can all be done from one CPU. So Verus has no limit on the number of simultaneously running blockchains across its multi-chain network. And rather than requiring more and more hash power and energy to process the scale of transactions that can be supported across all of these chains, Verus makes merge mining up to 22 blockchains easy and automatic by individuals or even pools. Now, in this way, Verus offers particular advantages over all that conversation about how much energy Bitcoin uses, and that's why Bitcoin is bad. Now, personally, I think that conversation is sponsored by those that are threatened by what Bitcoin offers, because I think fiat currency, printing fiat currency in order to produce arms and kill people in other parts of the world, that's far more damaging than the energy that's consumed by Bitcoin miners. I think gold mining is far more energy intensive than Bitcoin mining. And I think fiat banking is far more wasteful of energy in general than Bitcoin mining. But I've gone off on a tangent. Let's get back to Varus Coin. With Varus Coin, you can discover and select your favorite projects from across the Verus network using the Verus desktop and mine them all, effectively multiplying your hash power by up to 22 times. Start your own project, pay some of your costs by mining other currencies as you mine your own. Each blockchain continues to run on its own independent worldwide network, yet you can make your choices to earn rewards on all or some of the blockchains and participate in their cross-chain operation. Together, Verus automatic merge mining and its 50% proof of stake, 51% hash attack resistant algorithm makes runaway energy costs for crypto mining and transaction processing a thing of the past. Now, the 9th great feature of Varus Coin are its blockchain fee pools and AntiFront Running. Now, as I said earlier, it addresses miner extracted value, And it also solves the EIP 1559 problem with a block reward independent economy. Now, what is the EIP 1559 problem? Well, this is the Ethereum Improvement Protocol 1559, and it's a proposal to solve the front running that happens with the Ethereum blockchain that leads to high gas fees by bringing in a base fee. So every block has a particular base fee, which is worked out as some sort of average of the amount of congestion that's going on in the Ethereum blockchain and what's wanted and needed at that time. Now, the problem with that is the mining pools are opposed to the EIP 1559 because it's going to mean a cut in their revenue. Verus Coin doesn't have that issue because its economy is independent of block reward. So as DeFi protocols become the new killer apps for blockchain, soon to be joined by identity and future NFT models, fees earned by miners and stakers in a block can now often exceed block rewards. Now, this is a natural outcome of blockchains being used for commerce and was a consideration of Satoshi's as the rewards that would replace block rewards over time. Now, when DeFi protocols, virtual machine-based applications, or other functions earning fees are completely separate from the blockchain consensus protocol, and this is the case with Ethereum and most other virtual machine-centric systems, miners and stakers often have perverse incentives to reorganize the blockchain and capture the blocks with unusually large fees, even after they've been mined by another. Now, the Verus developers consider this a fundamental security flaw in the consensus protocol and are introducing the Verus fee pool, which will be operable on all PBaaS chains as well. And what is the Verus fee pool? It's a complete solution to enabling a blockchain economy. And how it works is that it requires miners to put all the fees into the fee pool, and then they take a fraction of the fee pool as their fee reward. So this way, it's always more efficient to continue mining forward, as any large sum of fees will be distributed with exponential decay over the current and future blocks. In addition to the Verus fee pool, fees for conversions may be paid in the source currency, and they're automatically converted to Verus or the native blockchain currency on a PBaaS chain before being exposed to miners as transaction fees. And this provides an entirely new and complete solution to both the problems of large fee disruptions and integration of DeFi conversions into the consensus security protocol. Now, those are 9 features that I think make Varus Coin such an incredible project. And I don't know any other project that has anything else like it. Take the fee pools, for example. With other projects where they're proof of work or proof of stake, the consensus protocol isn't integrated into the blockchain in the way that it's integrated with Varus Coin. Now, I do invite you to take a look into this project. Go join the Discord group. Go join the Telegram group. It is still under the radar. It is still ridiculously cheap, in my opinion. And there's a lot more to come. We are still in testnet, so I think you're still early. And if you have any comments or questions, let me know below the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Click the notification bell because I will be covering this project again. Plus, I'll be covering other altcoin gems, the ones that I've discovered along the way in the 4 years I've been doing my channel that I think hold particular promise, many of which also make a difference. Thank you very, very much. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Take the first step towards online privacy. Get NordVPN.